The Education and Workforce Committee examined the state of American education. Here's One America's Cameron Walker with more.
The Committee on Education and Workforce go back and forth over the nation's education system. During a hearing Wednesday, the committee discussed the state of the education system from preschool to law school. Chairman Tim Walberg said many students are failing to succeed with the necessary skills such as math or literature. The chairman added, a large reason for this has been the growth of ideologies such as DEI that have been funded by the government.
In 2024, researchers with parents defending education found that Biden-Harris administration spent over $1 billion in DEI grants. Turning to higher education, we've seen rampant anti-Semitism and stifling of speech on campuses, fueled by bloated DEI bureaucracies. And America's adversaries are sending billions of foreign funds to schools to manipulate them. All of this has resulted in too many students being told what to think instead of how to think.
Virginia Representative Bobby Scott turned the attention to President Donald Trump's administration and their future plans for education. The congressman said some of their plans sound similar to Project 2025.
I'd like to first start with the elephant in the room, and there is current reporting that President Trump plans to issue an executive order to eliminate critical programs at the Department of Education and call on Congress to eliminate the entire department. But then I'd recall that that's exactly what the Project 2025 said the president should do, said that on page 319 of Project 2025. The irony is not lost on me that we're here to discuss the state of American education while current administration is actively discussing how to dismantle the main federal agency responsible for ensuring safe, quality education for all students.
An advocate for the education system said some schools have their priorities wrong, funding programs that don't benefit anyone.
The Diversity Industrial Complex promotes programs like this, conducting equity audits and hosting professional development trainings. Districts pay DEI consultants millions per year, incentivized by the $1 billion in education grants awarded by the Biden administration over the past 4 years. In the wake of October 7th, anti-Semitism spiked in colleges and K-12 schools alike. From lesson plans about settler colonialism to swastikas on mirrors dismissed as Buddhist religious symbols, districts' lackadaisical response to Jew hatred bore a sharp contrast to the anti-racism fervor following George Floyd's murder. Foreign funding remains problematic. Our investigation into Confucius classrooms found districts around the country with ties to CCP-linked entities, and similar program by the Qatar Foundation also exists.
While some members of the committee continued to try and link the president to Project 2025, others showed support for Trump for cracking down on the unnecessary funds. Cameron Walker, One American News.